Recording now. I'm Vaughan. I'm getting a quiet moment to stop my video. I'm standing by the Sandhills Bridge in Sandhills Lane, and of course a car has to go past, doesn't it? Well, go down these steps. I won't film that bit. I'll start filming in a second. Hello, I'm Vaughan. I'm doing another video for my YouTube channel, Retro Guy 49 UK, and it's part of the series I'm doing on Liverpool. That is called the Sandhills Bridge. I think there's a couple of coats there. Nice reflection. I don't know what this building is exactly, but this has been the industrial part of the city. But a lot of factories have gone, but there may be one or two new ones. But I'm filming this because people don't realise that you can have a nice countryside walk and nearly be in the centre of Liverpool, and I've got a nice May day for it. I'll walk a bit slower so I don't shake the camera. I was hoping to get a few birds. There's one or two there, but you probably won't be able to see them properly. Maybe get a few more further down. What's this bird doing here? I think it's a coot, and I think it's having a bit of a feed. No, I couldn't get close enough. Oh, it's flying away. There we go. It saw me coming, so it got out of my way. Here's another bird coming. I'll do a zoom on this bird. We've done around zoom a bit and a bit better. I think this bird knows it's been filmed. I don't know whether it likes it. Probably doesn't understand what's happening. Oh, there we are. We've got a shot of the bird. Get it in the centre. That's better. Oh, that's not too bad. That shot. That's all right. That's a good shot. Yeah. Get it more in the centre. Turn it off and do a bit more filming later. I'm filming again. My walk down the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. The Liverpool end of it. And it's just the highlights of my walk. And it's mid-May. Well, it is midday actually. It's the middle of May in 2024. So I want to show people that there is plenty of greenery in Liverpool if you look for it. It's very quiet along here today. Not all that many people about.
Just going to pass you there, please, mate.
There you are, there's a person, he's just spoken, and he's just coming back on his bike, so I'm always getting in people's way when I'm doing these things. There's a nice seat there then. Oh, not today though. Yes, I used to do cycling, and I used to cycle along the canal sometimes. Some people do. Oh no, we're getting a bit of a noise in the background, so we'll stop for the moment. Resuming the filming of a little walk. and as you can hear, there's a noise in the background that we didn't really want. But what I wanted to show you was that there is quite a bit of graffiti along this part of the canal before you get to this next bridge, which I'm all in favour of, actually. So a lot of people don't like it. I do, actually, and I've done slideshows of street art and graffiti, and there you are. And as you can see, I'm coming up to another bridge. I'll just stop recording for the moment. I'm coming up to a bridge which looks very similar to the Sandhills Bridge. And this is the end of a long row of graffiti. You can probably hear a bird twittering away, and you can hear traffic, of course, in the background. There's a nice shot of this old bridge called Boundary Bridge. Very nice. I think the bird is somewhere over there. Have a look. This is nice colours on this graffiti here. Going under Boundary Bridge. I'll get some good shots here. And there's a bit of a park the other side. Oh, what was that? What kind of bird made that noise then? I don't know. A few birds around here making noises. We're coming into Vauxhall now. As you can see, there's a bit of a park across the road, and these houses are quite new houses. So I'll film again when I'm approaching the next bridge. The place I've reached on my canal walk is Vauxhall, which is a very large housing estate, and the houses here are fairly new. I think they've replaced the old terraced houses. Just coming up to the next bridge. Is that called the Lee Bridge? Yeah, Lee Bridge. Still trying not to shake the camera. It's nice to get shots of these bridges because they're rather attractive, I think. Lee Bridge. It's got a date underneath it. Don't know if I can read that date. It might be 1861, I reckon, is the date. So is that the date that this bridge was actually built? I think it was. Somebody can maybe correct me on that. So we're going under the Lee Bridge. You can hear a bird fluttering about under the bridge there. And I think if we look back, turn the camera around and have a look back on this rather nice bridge. There we are. Hoping to get a few more shots of birds, but they're not many of them in the canal at the moment. Plenty of birds around, but can't get them in shot at the moment. At this point, my walk passes a part of the canal and passes a main road. This part of the canal, it's got I think it's Vauxhall Road running alongside it, but I thought I'd include this part because there's some nice trees here. I think they've been put here quite recently, so I'll just show these trees as we're about to go underneath another bridge. I think there'll be more graffiti down here somehow, I seem to remember, but it's mostly quite peaceful on this May afternoon. Two people cycling, and that's nobody else walking this stretch of the canal apart from me at the moment. Oh, here's another bridge. Not as attractive, this bridge. Still walking in the area of the Vauxhall estate. And this is a very interesting part of the canal. This is where the locks are. This is the main thing I wanted to photograph, these locks. Just doing a little film of the canal.
Lovely, isn't it?
You saw it's nice here, isn't it?
Get us in your video if you want.
You're already in it. Get you in the video?
Yeah.
Alright. Smile for the camera then. Smile for the camera, that's it. Yeah. Put you on YouTube, thank you.
Oh, you're on a YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube channel,
What's
yeah.
it called?
Hang on a sec. I didn't expect anybody to pose for me today, but it's fine. Just had a little chat with them, and they reckon that this area by the locks here has been changed and not for the better. But I've never actually been here before myself. But I think this is the most interesting part of my walk, these locks, so I'm going to film this. I'm going to film all this down here. There's an information board. A place for all of us. Towpath Task Force. Towpath Task Force. Building the Liverpool link. I don't know if there's too much point in that, but if you wanted to read it, you could. I like these I like these locks. I'm going to take a few photos of these locks and maybe put them in one of my slideshows. There's a little bridge which I am not going to go across. Just put the camera on it. And to walk down here. It's safe to walk down here. Step on this grass here. Trying not to shake the camera. You can hear the noise of rushing water. The Leeds and Liverpool Canal was begun in 1790. I don't think they finished it until about 1812. I know it took at least 20 years to complete it. Might have taken even longer than that. It took a long time to build because they just built stretches of it and then stopped, and they kept running out of money. But it became a major highway. Oh dear. Oh, didn't want to do that, but done it now. There's somebody on a walk. Still very quiet. Not many people around today. Sound of an aircraft. Let's stop for a moment. I'm nearly to the end of my walk. Just walk slowly then, because this is the most interesting part. Oh, somebody's taking their dog for a walk. Same two guys. As you can see, the canal goes under the railway here, and that was one of the new trains. Got that view there. Just do a still of that and then we'll do a bit more recording. A few more shots of these locks here. That's no doubt very ancient. A couple of ducks. That bit that just came down was very steep, so I wasn't going to film and walk down there at the same time. But this next part I can take a good snap of. That is the railway that runs between Liverpool and Ormskirk, and it goes on to Preston. That was one of the new trains that just went across. We'll probably find one and two more people here at the other side of these arches. That graffiti looks as if it's been there a long time. Big warehouse in front of us. Huge warehouse. That's been there a long time. I think it's empty now. There's somebody at the other side of the canal, so but other than that there's nobody here, and we're approaching a very, very busy road. Do a still of that. I'll just switch this off for a second. There's another lock here, and beside a great big huge building, a great big new building being built, and then I'm approaching a main road, which I think will be the end of the video. Just show another lock. I like the way you hear the sound of gushing water. The gushing water going through the lock. So I'm not going to go any further along this canal. So we're approaching the end of the video. I'm going to do, there's a nice little footbridge here. I'm going to do a shot of the canal looking in the other direction. There's the footbridge. And look back. We have a lock there.